morning. Butterfly bug today. So I said yesterday I was going to get off from doing the video and do the, as soon as I got done, rearrange the room, get the room set back up. It did not happen. But, so maybe that'll happen today. And then maybe I can shift the camera back over. But I did get, I was saying yesterday, I've had a couple of pictures that I printed out of the Gert, and so I found a couple more frames. So I did that yesterday. I spent some time. I got this one. It's cute. That was from her birthday well, we made up a date, but last September. And then this one, I always like this. This was at, I used to live up near Sweetwater Creek State Park or whatever, up near Atlanta, and I used to take her there, and we were walking at sunrise. I always like that. I kind of wish I'd taken the leash out, but like the sun's coming in, and she's just like, "That's right, I'm an epic dog, basking in the sunlight." She was pretty epic. And this one was this is several years ago. She's actually wearing a Dixie Duncan hoodie in this. I was on the road with her, and we went up, and I was going to take her to do, I was filming stuff for my Hope video, and which is actually, Hope is about to have, next week will be the 8-year anniversary of releasing Hope. But in the years following that, I filmed this, I did all this filming where I went on all these hikes and I camped, and Gert was with me for some of them. And this was one of the first ones that I went out to do. And I didn't realize you can't take dogs into like some of the national parks, like certain ones. And so we'd gotten up there like near the Smoky Mountains, and I was like, oh, I can't actually take her into some of these places. I didn't know any better back then, bears and stuff. And so we went to, I had to find hikes that were like near where we were. And this was like, I wish I could remember what the name of this one was, but it's just like a random one we found. And I also had not done like cold weather hiking before. And so we're out there, and it's like super cold. It was snowing, was not prepared. So that's why like I put the jacket on her, because we're just walking around in like the snow, and like, anyways, it was a learning experience. But my buddy, she did. So if you ever watch the Hope film, you get to see a lot of Gert being Gert. Exploring. So today we're going to do the song I Find Love, because I feel like, I don't know, I just kind of turned to it. I have the little book here right in front of me, and I turned to it, and I was like, I think that's a good one for today, because I'm working on reshifting my perspectives, and working on, choosing hope and choosing to find love in the small things, like kind of changing how to do stuff. So yesterday we talked about appreciating moments. Today we're gonna focus on choosing to see beauty, choosing to give love, choosing to be hope. Those were my words back when I was writing the Hope album. I would say that like almost every day to myself. Choose to see beauty, choose to give love, choose to be hope. And honestly, so that was one of the things when in my early days with Gert, we would go on these walks like in the mornings. We would do like sunrise walks, and it was how I practiced my choose to see beauty, choose to give love, choose to be hope. Because you don't always want to get up that early, but I knew that was my choose to give love, was like Gert was going to want that walk, right? And so I'd get up and I'd take her, and we'd have that time. And And at some point on that walk, I would always see something beautiful. You know, it'd be like the way the sun, like that picture I just showed of her where the sun's shining down on her, like the way like the dew would be on like leaves and like all these just, I don't know, there was always just something really beautiful. And I'd take a picture of something that I'd share later, but it always helped me kind of fix my perspective for the day, you know? Because sometimes we get so caught up in our own heads, in our own, and just like our inner dialogues are not even that, just like what's happening in our lives, and it can be overwhelming because you just see all this, it's all you see, you know? And sometimes it takes something like going out for a walk in nature or doing something to where you see there's a whole other world of things that are going on outside of just the little part that you're in. And sometimes if we can just kind of shift where we put our focus, like what we're viewing, we can see that there's bigger pictures at play, you know. And it doesn't mean that the things that you're upset about aren't real or they're not worth being upset about. It's just that there's other stuff. You don't have to feel like the whole world is just caving in on you, you know. So, yeah. Some of my wisdom from the Gert tapes. Okay, here we go. Let's do a little bit of I Choose Love. Let go of the past, the future awaits. Life gives us lessons, we all make mistakes. In the darkest of days where we only feel pain, might not get answers, but the choice still remains to find love. In the smallest of things I find love, and the beauty it brings I find love. Each new day I see it, freedom was always within. Ran out of breath. Choosing love, choosing love, choosing love. Always forget as I gotta build my voice back up after little periods of time where it's been struggling. It takes more breath to do it. I'm blessed beyond measure to see a new day. Won't take for granted each moment I stay in the beauty surrounding these moments of grace. Can't help but bound in a soul full of praise. I find love in the smallest of things. I find love and the beauty it brings. I find love. Each new day I see that freedom was always within. Choosing love, choosing love, choosing love, choosing love. That's part for the loop. Okay, we're gonna do the chorus one more time because I really want to see if I can actually push through and say all the words at the right time and get all the right inflections at the end of the notes. Okay, here we go. I find love in the smallest of things. I find love and the beauty it brings. I find love. Each new day I see that freedom was always within. Choosing love, choosing love, choosing love, choosing love. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. That's another one that's like, it's a lot of fun with the looper. I'm saying all this. I gotta get my motivation up. I gotta get set it all back up. Because I think I want to do some loop versions of these songs on here. So yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish up so I can try to get this out at like semi-close to coffee time. It might be like lunch break coffee time by the time it gets finished processing and posted. But, okay, I hope that y'all have a beautiful day and go share some love. My hair is crazy. It looks crazy in this, but it looks even crazier if you saw it in person right now. I'm going to figure out something to do with this. Okay, y'all have a beautiful day. Go share some love.